In this video, I want to show you how to create t-shirt designs using Canva and Canva free elements. If you do not know what Canva is a free platform that we can use to create designs with free ready-made templates to create our designs. So now I want to create t-shirt designs, and all we have to do, if you do not have a Canva account yet, is to come to canva.com and create an account. I will equally leave the link in the description of this video, so you can check out the link in the description and then create an account on Canva, and you log in and come to an interface like this. So you can use this method I want to show you for free, and if you prefer to use the pro plan, you can always switch to the pro plan. But if you're a beginner, you don't basically need a pro plan for now, and you can do a lot of things for free using the free plan. So when you come to Canva, you can find different kind of templates on Canva. You can come right here where it says design spotlight, and no, not there. So we are basically looking for our t-shirt templates that we can use. So yeah, design spotlight, you want to come to shirts, all right, or you can basically just click on, so this is actually the shirt customizer, and it's just a different interface that allows you to create t-shirts. So the essence of this is that it has created pre-made templates for you in the right measurement. So you don't have to do a lot of things, you just have to switch and change to what you like. So I just want to go back and show you something different. So instead of actually using this instead of using the design spotlight, you can actually just come right here where it says search your content, and you can just type t-shirt. I already made this search, that's why I have it there. So you can just search for t-shirts, and then you are still going to see the pre-made templates that you can use. So you can either come from here and select the kind of style you want. If you want just modern styles, you can check modern styles, and then every other thing that is not modern is going to go away. If you want modern and illustrations, you can check on that. You can basically select what you want. But if you want maybe theme quotes, theme that are quotes, or designs that are actually made of quotes, you can just come here and select quote, and as you can see, the designs we are seeing here are basically quotes and stuff like that. If you want it to be, let's say, clothing, you can say clothing, and then they give you other designs. And if you notice, you see that some of these designs are not free. This one is you have to use the Canva Pro for you to use this. You have to pay to remove the watermark and stuff like that. But I told you that we do not want to pay, we want to do everything for free. So the way you have to do this is come down here, and you want to filter everything by free. So Canva will show you the free templates that you can use. Not completely free, because you see some of these ones still pop, but anyone that doesn't have anything like this, like paid, is free. Like this one is completely free, this one is free, this is free, this is free, and this is free, this is equally free, and this is free. So you can go through and find designs that you like, and then you can edit it. So let's work with this one. I think I slightly like this one, even though I am not an AI guy, but you can just, let's just use this one for instance. So I can just say if you want to modify this, all you have to do is click on it, and you have the templates. So you have the dashboard where you can edit this template and turn it into your own design, into something that you like, and you can then transfer it to your t-shirt. So every time you create something like this, you are going to see every time you open a template right at the left side or the right side, you're going to see other templates that you can equally decide to use. So these templates, they are different from the one we've seen too. Some of them are the same, but some are actually different. So for you to just use any of these templates, you can basically use it this way, but chances are you may not be the only person. So you might want to do some editing or some tweaking. So if you click on this, you can say you don't want to use this image again, and you might just come here and search for your own image. You can say you want to use AI. So you come here and then you type AI. You see some other AI related pictures or templates that you can use. And let's say we want to say AI head sort of, and see what it gives us. So you see we have something similar to this, even though they are not the same. You can search for any one you want and then you can just drag it to replace that one. So the beautiful thing with Canva is that every time you select an element, it gives you a magic recommendation, and you can click to see all, and then you see every other recommendation, every other template or design that could be or that is similar to the one you just used. So right here you can say, I think I actually prefer the other one, so I'm just going to undo that, and let's stay with this, and let's just change the font here. So you can change the font style here and say you want to use yes, this one I like to use. Let's see if we can find Poppins. Okay, let's use Poppins. So we want to see modified. You can change the color and change the color to that text. Let's see if white is going to pop, so you can change it to white. You can change it to whatever you want to, but we do not need that. So you basically have made a design. But let's say you want to make your own design from scratch. You can just duplicate this and completely delete this and completely delete this one too. So let's say we want to search for an elephant. I have no idea why I've decided to use an elephant, but we are just going to proceed with that. So let's see, these are some elephants that you can use, and let me just use this playful one because I want to make something playful. So you can resize this, and keep it somewhere here. Of course, you have to pay attention to the measurement, because wherever you have this design is where your t-shirt is going to sit, where your design is going to appear on your t-shirt. So I want to add a little text here, and all I have to do is come right here where we have text and click on text. But before you do that, you can see at the top right here you have other search terms that are related to animals that you can use. So this just makes the process easier for you to search for what you are searching for, and for you to gain fresh ideas of designs to make. So let's just go and add the text now. So this is, you come to this area where you have the text, and you click on that. I just want to add the subheading, so we have it right here. So let me just I'm just going to say, I put the elephant in the room. I don't know what that means. I put the elephant in the room. I think this is just a brag, man. So I could actually make this better, and this might actually be a good line. And so we want to change the font. Let's say we want to try Bebas. So let's use Bebas and see if it pops. It doesn't. I don't like that. I need a font. I think I saw one font the other time. It says it's Canva or something like that. I think I've forgotten the name of this font. So let me just use this one. Let me use this one. This Cantura 1. So I put that. Okay, I think that's fine because it's slightly playful. So you can see that we now basically have a design by not wasting time on Canva. And this design would be peculiar to you because you just created it. So we now have created a simple design that says, I put the elephant in the room. If you wanted to keep these things aligned together, you can still split this. You can still split them. And then you want to put it side by side. So you can drag this and put it right here. And then you can move the elephant somewhere there, the baby elephant. And so you put the right up. You can increase the size of the right up if you want. And you can reduce the spacing right here, the line spacing. So you want it to be slightly closer. So you see what the line spacing does. It brings both, closes the lines between the text. So I think this is fine. And then you might want to highlight the elephant to pop. And let me just use red for this. I don't think that's a fine color, but so you see we now have something we can use to create our t-shirt design. So this is basically a simple example. You can just come to this element and search for basically anything you want. Let's say we want to search for peace, and then you search for peace. You have some peace icons. You search for let's say a lion. So you have lions. You search for a gorilla, or let's say African flag, or whatever flag you want to use. So African, let's say flag, okay, map. So let's say we want to duplicate this. So you have some maps that you can use. So you select that and then you delete all of that. So you can use this one and you can change the color. So let's say we want to make this black, or you can come here and pick the color you want. So I think red is okay. So you can recenter it to wherever you want. So you now have a t-shirt design that you can use. So I want to make another t-shirt design. I actually saw a design that I like and I wanted us to replicate it. So I had uploaded it. So let me go to my upload and drag it in. So I'm going to put it right here. This is the design, and I actually saw this design from one of my friends. I don't know if you can see this, but right here it just says black and proud. So let's just remake something like that. So this is completely simple. We just need text. So we come back to text and then we add the header. So we are just going to say black, and then you want to duplicate it twice or thrice. Yeah, twice. So we want to make this one and. So we want to change this one to proud, black and proud. So now we need to change the font. I think that font is Anton. So let's look for Anton. You can just come and then type, search for the font you want to use. This is the font I'm looking for. So you select it, the same with this one. You change the fonts and you want to increase the size. So you increase the size of the black. All right. And then you want to increase the size of the proud. So you can do this resizing by just holding it and dragging up and down, or you can control the size from here. This one is just faster and it saves you some time. So it says black and proud, but the proud should be bigger than the black, because we need this one to sit somewhere behind on top of that. So let's keep it this way, and then you need to rotate this hand. So you just hold this and then you rotate it this way. You want to keep it to 90 degrees, and then you want to move it right here. So we already have something similar. Let me zoom in and show you again. So this is what we are trying to do, black and proud, but it has a fist behind. So we are going to go and search for this fist, and then we are basically done. So let me move that again. This goes up right here. So we have something quite similar. We have something similar to what they have done right there, and these are actually very simple things to do. So can just reduce that once more. So now we go to elements and we want to add a fist. So you type fist, and we may not be able to find something completely the same with this. Something the same, I don't know if you see that, but it has a fist. So let me just move it up there. But I want to use this one or this one. I think this one is great, so I can just move this one here. And then you can use the magic recommendation from Canva and look for other kind of fists if you prefer them. So you can search for anyone you like. I think this one is actually finer, so let's use that one. So we want to move that one. We want to put it somewhere here. Let me delete this one, and then this stays right here, and this stays right here. So you can decide to change this to, let's say, maybe white too. All right, but I don't think white goes well, so let's make it gray. And we practically have the same design, so you need to group them and move them somewhere central and resize them as you want, and then you officially have t-shirt designs that you can send over to your printer and have it printed on the shirt. So once you are done, you come to share and you want to download this, and you can download it as a PNG or as a PDF print, depending on what is best for your printer. I normally just do PNG and we are fine. However, you need to export this using a transparent background, but Canva doesn't allow you to do that. So the easiest way to do this is to maybe keep the background the same as the design, so it is sort of transparent. So I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. This is how you can create t-shirt designs using Canva for free. Like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.